Are you ready for a update on the diesel? Oh, here she is, look. There she is. Are you ready for an update on the diesel? So, start from beginning. Broke down just up the road on Thursday, 5 o'clock in the morning. I presume, because I knew I should have put diesel in it and I hadn't of, I presumed it was my fault. I presumed it ran out of diesel. So dumped it round the corner, went to work, came back, got a tank of diesel, threw some diesel in it, churned it. I almost made a whole load of cheese out the tank of it. I churned it that much and wouldn't go. Okay, drag it back here. So it was here Friday, no problem. Did another shift, but of course I'd flattened the battery. So Saturday, charged up the battery. I was in no great rush. I just thought, oh, we'll churn it and we'll try again. So it was probably, and then we thought, oh, do you know what? The RAC could, so we charged up the battery, churned it, wouldn't go. So eventually came up with a great plan. We'll ring the RAC. If I'd known, I would have rang them earlier. Hold on, let's go indoors on this. Indoors. So, as always in these things, if you'd known, if, but when, where, what, where, why, you know. So Saturday, it was tea time, I think, 5 o'clock. The RAC man came because he'd get it fired and running. I thought, you know me, Mr. Big, Mr. I know everything. Anyway, he discovered it was the crank sensor. Now, if it was within working hours, he said to me he would have popped off, I guess, Eurocar parts or something, bought the part, would have fitted it fine. But whilst he was under there, he discovered the front spring. There was a piece just sitting on the top there with the front spring broken. Anyway, hold on, get rid of that. Anyway, the RC Matt, really nice bloke, got me off the hook. It wasn't run out of diesel, it was a crank sensor. Good news for me. Anyway, I can have it fixed. Now, I haven't got a regular mechanic bloke. We do main dealers. I don't run old knackers, but this old knacker's come along and yeah, it's handy, it's a good thing. You know, it's worth hanging on to. He said, oh, I can get this booked for you. I can get this done for you. It'll be done Tuesday. Done outside the house. We don't have to tow it. He would have took us. Now, this was on Saturday. There is a bloke that I know. First of all, I didn't know if he was working Saturday, but I never rang him to ask him. But actually he was. And I didn't know if the gates to his properties were open so that I could take it up there, dump it outside. The RAC man said he could have taken it up there for us, but I didn't have that connection at that time. So if I would have took it up there and the gates were shut, it would have been dumped outside. Nowhere to park, that sort of thing. So I says, okay, send the RAC man. Yes, it was a bit dearer, but you're working with a big organisation, you know. So you presume you're getting the best service they can give, type of thing. Anyway, so okay, we've had a few text messages. It was a drive shaft and a crank sensor. No, it's a spring and a crank sensor. Okay. Anyway, so today it's 10 o'clock. I'm sitting waiting for the man to arrive. Anytime between, I think, 9 and 5, I think the bloke said he'd turn up. So I'm sitting in all day. As it happens, I'm retired. It's no big thing. And it's too warm. I don't want to go anywhere anyway. It's not imperative to get it done, so I can wait till Tuesday. Tuesday's come. We've had more messages. Job's been cancelled. Can't get a spring. So, okay. Hold on. So, can't get a spring for it. So I said, well, do the crank sensor and I can get the spring done elsewhere. The spring isn't important. It's not as if I'm hammering down the motorway at 70 mile an hour, and if I put the brake on because the spring's broken, I'm going to dart across the road. I says, and it seems it's been broken a long time, because he gave me the piece in his hand. So anyway, we'll have to rebook you, because we had a phone call from them saying it was cancelled a job. So I'm guessing they're an hour away, 2 hours away, or we were due to do the next job or whatever. However, they've decided to cancel it at 10 o'clock on the day they're supposed to turn up. So where do we start? Oh, yeah, so we'll have to rebook it. I said, well, just do the sensor, get me rolling, because it's broken down outside the house. Get me rolling, and that'll be done. We'll have to rebook it. Right, so the thing is now, tomorrow, they're supposed to be coming. Vehicles, they're a pain in the butt. When they're good, they're good, but when they're bad, they're so annoying. It's been so many years since I had vehicle troubles. I thought all that had gone, that had gone and passed a long time ago, but obviously not. But anyway, that's the update on the diesel. But luckily, I'm retired, so there's no big push. But if I was a working man and I was getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning, being a truck driver, and coming back at stupid o'clock at night, is what a truck driver do, and you haven't got much time to do anything. You're happy to rely with big national operations, the RAC and the AA. You expect them to they've got enough people, they've got enough resources to stick to what they say they're doing, right? Move things around. They just cancel you at a whim, don't they? So anyway, let's see what tomorrow brings. We've got further developments on the diesel. So they were going to come today, they cancelled it, they couldn't get a spring. I said, well, just do the sensor. They said, no. We'll have to rebook it for tomorrow. Fine. Now, when you book the RAC, you book it, but then to confirm your booking, you have to send confirm it, your bank account, your plastic number, blah, 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 and I don't do that. And it had to be done. Then we had another text. There's loads of texts come through. You have to do it within an hour to confirm. So if you make an appointment, to agree that appointment, to make it happen, on my side, you have to put your bank card in and confirm it there and then. Well, Debbie's at work. I said, well, I can't confirm it till dinner time. Then Debbie got a message on her phone saying, blah, 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 we've got the job for tomorrow, but you have to put your details in now. You have to pay for it now, which we'd previously done because of the job that they'd cancelled the previous before. It was treated like a completely separate job. Then I said, well, all right, then forget it. They've let us down. I think if you cancel, they could charge you 50 quid, but they've cancelled. I mean, I thought I was working or dealing with a professional big outfit, RAC. The trouble with working with garages, there's only so much staff, there's only so much work they can do in a day, and if a man has called in sick or if there's a man on holiday, they can't get it done. You know what I mean? Same as so you pay the price for going to main dealers because you get it in, you get it done, it comes out. Well, that's how it's supposed to work. So I agreed to the RAC thinking, well, there's enough of them. If one person can't do it, another person can do it. And they're in control of the bookings and they can move it and jiggle around. The more people you got working for you, the more you can move things around to make things suit. I understand that they're a breakdown firm, but they've done this that you can get them to fix your car for you. So I'm thinking, well, if they've got all these people and there's more people than what there is breakdowns, obviously they're going to take on a little bit of extra work if there's a repair that can be done there and then, or at home or whatever. I can see the logic in that. But anyway, it's terrible, isn't it? You make an appointment with these big outfits and then they say they can't turn up. Anyway, so now we've gone to the man Tim. We haven't seen Tim. We haven't seen Tim on the channel. He's going to arrange to pick it up, take it just up the road really to the local garage, and he's looked after this car. The previous owner, Lance, that I made the deal with, he had the Passat, I had his car, if you remember. He's going to arrange to get it picked up, whether it's going to be trailered, whether it's going to be towed or whatever. That's sorted. He's going to pick it up, he's going to take it to his garage. I've told him the story. It's his now to fix, you know what I mean, and it'll be whatever it'll be, and there might be another story coming through it, who knows. I've explained to him it's in his hands now, and he knows. He's looked after the car for 7 years, and he's quite happy. So, and first time for me to, because I'm not used to these damn things breaking down. They're completely doing my fruit in. Oh, but you know, this was here. There was an opportunity here. I'm never not going to fix it for for the inconvenience of losing it and scrapping it off for this little job, a centre and a spring. I'm going to keep doing a little bit if that's all it's going to take this year, and then let's see what the MOT comes up next time. If it fails its MOT or its emissions big time, then all right, we've already planned to let it go, scrap it off. But we'll keep it going for as long as it's practical and the numbers work to keep it going. But motors, aren't they just a pain in the butt, aren't they? So this is part of the reason you make a decision to buy a new one. It's under warranty, it's brand new. It's this aggravation and stress of them breaking down. New ones do break down, you do get aggro. Well, that's your journey. But we've had quite a few new cars, and they never give us a trouble. You might get a recall where you got to take it in for the day, get it fixed, that type of a thing. But this is, you get what you pay for, and obviously there's more cost involved in the newer cars, but it does give you peace of mind. You want to get out there, get in your car, turn the key and go, and not even think about it. It's the last thing you want to think about is the bloody thing breaking down and what's wrong with it, and are you going to fix it, and how are you going to fix it, and how are you going to move it, and all that malarkey. So yeah, we were able to, because of course we're as old as the hills, aren't we? Once we were able to get out the scrappers and the second-hand cars and the old cars, and we got to a new one, and then of course you keep it for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and then yes, you do pump a lot of money back into it, but you get that peace of mind. If things go well, and if the sun shines on you, you go in, you turn the key, and so vehicles breaking down and not working completely messes with my head.